Good morning, Tri-State. 6 months ago, the 3-foot law went into effect in the state of Ohio to protect cyclists. Now, the idea was to create a safety zone around riders on the road. And even with that law, cyclists on the road each and every day deal with incredibly close calls.
Generally speaking, I hit the road at the same time every day.
It's 5:30 a.m. and Fraser Cunningham is already on the road.
I'm just a guy biking to work.
15 miles from his Pleasant Ridge home to his Westchester office for the GE engineer.
Pretty much every day for about 10 years.
His bike lit up like a Christmas tree.
I have the flag sticking out 3 feet with a blinky light.
And cameras on the front and back to video the ride.
I've seen an uptick in, let me say, aggressive behavior.
Close call after close call. Pickups buzzing from behind. To cars ignoring him in front.
Hey!
Even drivers that drive for a living get dangerously close, like box trucks, big rigs.
I can say that it is dangerous out there.
This school bus.
It's very dangerous.
Even the ice cream man seemed to ignore his safety. Ice cream truck man put me over the edge, Pat. I'm not going to lie. Pat LaFleur joins us from WCPO.com. He's our transportation reporter. You bike commute each and every day. We were just talking about this. As a cyclist, the video doesn't surprise you, but yet still startles you at the same time. When you're out on the open road, probably if you're a motorist, it probably surprises you a bit.
Well, there's nothing quite like being on a bicycle and having a car come within inches of you. It physically rattles you in a very literal way. And unless you're on a bicycle, you're probably not going to be able to understand that. But this video footage that we gathered does give motorists kind of a sense of what's going on.
Just the sheer volume, is that surprising to you? And especially for the people that use the road as their office, so to speak, the professional drivers.
Right, so we gathered gobs and gobs of footage from Fraser Cunningham, who you saw in the segment just now. Just the number of close calls he's had alone, to me, is pretty shocking. And he's a much more devoted bike commuter than I am.
He hasn't missed a day in 4 years, by the way.
That's right.
So, yeah, I mean, rain or shine. And it's interesting from his standpoint, he's invested far more than I probably would have. Multiple cameras, the lights, even the flag as well.
Well, one thing I would mention, too, is that the roads that he's commuting on are not really designed in a way that encourages drivers to be friendly toward bicyclists. And that's part of the problem here, is that not all road designs are created equally for bicycles, and certain roads are safer for bicyclists than others.
This is your article right here. I love this conversation from that standpoint, because when we were talking to Edward Wimmer from Road ID, which is a local company that sells national product, he was saying not all roads are created equal. Cyclists may have the right to be on the road legally, but there are a lot of roads that cyclists should avoid. Steve Magus, the local cycling attorney who's on the Ohio Federation of Bicycles, disagrees with that, saying that's a state issue if it's a situation where the road's unsafe.
Well, I think this is where transportation departments and other governmental agencies really need to step in and work to make sure that bicyclists can take advantage of their road legality anywhere they need to. The fact remains, though, that a lot of these roads were designed and built before bicycle commuting really started to take off over the last decade.
All I can say is we both received quite a bit of reaction, shall we say, on the social media. It is an interesting topic indeed. It really impacts all of us. We appreciate the article. It is up and running right now on our website at WCPO.com.